Hi, I'm Rosie and welcome to your yoga practice. Today I've created a short mood boosting sequence designed to help you feel joy. So what is joy? For me, it's when everything feels so pleasurable, everything you eat tastes delicious, nothing bothers you. So what we're going to look for today is finding pleasure in every movement we make. We're going to start with a mudra, which is a position of the hands designed to elevate a certain or activate a certain energy in the body. It is taking your three middle fingers on both hands and the tips of them touching the tip of your thumb, with your little finger reaching out. I'm going to place the backs of the hands on the knees, sit comfortably, sit tall. This is Hansi Mudra, which is inner smile. So what is more joyful than having a constant, pleasurable inner smile? So sitting tall, close your eyes. Feel that inner smile being activated inside by this beautiful mudra. And start to tune into your breath and really savor the breath, inhaling through the nose nice and deeply, belly expanding, exhaling, relaxing and softening. Inhaling, belly expanding, savor that breath. Exhaling, take pleasure in the breath. One more like this, inhaling, expanding. And exhaling nice and slowly through the nose, relaxing and taking pleasure in your breath. Tuning into that inner smile. And then blinking your eyes open, releasing the mudra for now. I'm going to turn to face the front of the mat and come into Baddha Konasana. So this is soles of the feet together, knees dropping wide. They can be higher up, you can be sitting on a block, whatever's comfortable for you. I bring my hands onto my ankles. You can also have them outside your knees. Make it work for you, make it pleasurable for you. We're going to sit up tall and inhale here, and if it's comfortable, come forward just a little. We're at the start of practice, don't expect a lot, we're just looking for a bit of movement. You can sway side to side, find a way to make this pleasurable. You can lean back if you need that, you can tap your legs. I find pleasure comes with knowing what your body needs right now. We're gonna take one more breath there. Nice, delicious inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And then leaning back, you're going to spread your legs wide, coming into Upavishta Konasana, wide leg seated pose. And then crawl your hands forward if you can. You want to keep your toes facing towards the sky, your feet flexed, your heels grounding, and you can come as far forward as you like. Again, you can sway side to side. Find the pleasure in the pose, find the joy in the pose. And then crawling your hands back, bring your hands behind you one more time, lean back, coming into boat pose. So shins parallel to the floor. You can keep your hands behind you, propping you up, because I want your heart to be open. This is about finding pleasure in a uncomfortable pose. Or if you feel ready, reaching your arms forward, but only reach your arms forward if your chest stays open, if your heart stays open. You can even straighten your legs. And then placing your hands back behind you, you're coming back into Baddha Konasana. So for me, the pleasurable yoga practice, one that brings me joy, is one that opens me out, feels fluid, and one that works me a little bit hard as well. So I feel the pleasure of being stronger. I feel joy that I looked after myself. I'm going to flow through that again. Breath nice and long and steady, so hands behind you if you need, or no hands. Reach your legs out wide and then fold forward. Again, the swaying. Your breath is constant, steady, and in and out through the nose. Coming back to boat pose, and again use your hands if you need to, or no hands. Legs straight or bent, arms reaching, your heart open. And then soles of feet together, coming to Baddha Konasana, using your hands or using no hands. And folding forward. One more time through all of those. Lean back, hands or no hands. Open your legs wide and come forward. Deep breath. And then leaning back, coming into boat pose. Lovely deep breaths. Heart open. And finally, Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees opening wide, fall forward. Come to sit up, cross your legs, and come into downward facing dog. So ground your feet, walk your feet out. I'm not going to give too many cues or adjustments. I want you to find the movements that feel pleasurable for you, the movements that feel joyful in your body. This practice is for feeling good, for feeling joy, for seeking how a pose that might be difficult under normal circumstances or other circumstances or one day from the next, finding how can it be pleasurable today. Lovely deep breaths here. And the breath is the clue, because the breath is always pleasurable. You're going to walk your feet up to the front of the mat, standing forward fold. Hang there for a moment, grab either elbow. Take pleasure in swaying side to side. And then rolling all the way up to stand. Roll your shoulders up, back and down, feet hip distance apart. And let's flow. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, look out, flat back. Exhale, step back with your left leg, low lunge. Lower your left knee down to the ground, untuck your left toes, and inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat. And then inhale to straighten your right leg, half Hanumanasana. Take a lovely deep breath here. You might want to wiggle your right foot forward a little bit to give you a bit more space. Press your right heel down into the mat. Energetically pull your right heel backwards so you're engaging the muscles on the back of your right leg. Breathing here. And then bending into your right knee, tucking your left toes, grounding your left hand, and then inhale your right arm up to the sky, easy twist. Nice deep breaths here. Circle your right arm back and down to frame, and then step your left foot hip distance apart at the front of the mat. Inhaling, looking out, flat back. Exhaling, stepping your right leg back, low lunge. Lowering your right knee down to the ground, untucking your right toes. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, Anjanasana. Exhaling, bringing your hands to frame your left foot, straighten your left leg, flex your left toes, breathing here. Maybe wiggling your left leg forward a little, pressing your left heel down into the mat, energetically dragging your left heel backwards to get a bit of engagement into the back of the left leg. Lovely deep breaths. And then bending into your left knee, grounding your left foot, tucking your right toes under, straightening the right leg, grounding the right hand, and then reaching your left arm forward and up into a twist on an inhale. Pausing here in this lovely easy twist, strong legs, gaze to the sky if it's comfortable for your neck. And then circling your left arm back and down to frame the left foot, stepping forward to the front of the mat. On an inhale, look out, flat back. On an exhale, fold over your legs. Inhaling, rolling all the way up. Exhaling, hands in prayer at your chest. Maybe your heart is beating beneath your thumbs against your chest. Take pleasure in feeling alive. Find the joy in feeling alive. You're going to step out wide, looking out to face me on your mat, your legs nice and wide. We're going to come into Warrior Two on the left side first. So turn your left toes forward, turn your right foot slightly in. Heel of the left foot lined up with the arch or heel of the back foot, depending on your body. Arms up at shoulder height. Let's take that handsy mudra again. So free middle fingers, all the tips of the free middle fingers touching the tip of your thumb and the little finger like the little inner smile reaching away. Slight bend in your elbows so it's soft, it's joyful, it's pleasurable to be here. And inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, straighten the left leg. Exhaling down into Warrior Two, left leg bending. Inhale, arms reaching. Exhale, gazing over your left arm, Warrior Two. One more time. Inhale, arms reaching. Exhaling, bending into your Warrior Two. Keep your arms where they are, straighten the left leg. Turn your feet to come to Warrior Two on the right side, bending into your right knee. Lining up the heel of your right foot with the inner arch of your left foot. Arms reaching in this relaxed pose. Handsy mudra for that little inner smile of joy within. And then inhaling to straighten the right leg. Exhaling to soften back into Warrior Two. Find joy in this. Inhaling to reach. Connect to that inner smile. Exhaling to bend. One more. Inhaling to reach. And exhaling to bend. Releasing the mudra, straightening both legs, and then wiggling your feet together, having your feet a little wider than hip distance and coming down into Malasana. Hands at prayer, maybe swaying a little, seeking the pleasure in this pose, the joy, and then bring your hands behind you, sit down onto your bum. And take a cross leg, or if you're very open in the hips, you can take Agni Savasana, fire log pose, where you stack your shins. But cross-legged is perfectly cool here. We're just getting a little more opening in the hips at the end of practice. And so fold over your legs. Maybe sway a little side to side. Nice deep breaths. For me, pigeon or double pigeon, Agni Savasana. This is double pigeon as well. All the names of the poses, sorry, confusing. A practice isn't complete without a pigeon pose. I love a hip opener. So soothing. And walk your hands back. And switch the cross of your legs, or switch which leg is on top. If you're taking Agni Savasana, I'm now going to my left leg on top, so left knee above right ankle. Left ankle above right knee. Finding a little bit of pleasure in the mistakes we make, or the stumbling. Folding forward, breathing deeply. When we feel joy, it doesn't matter when we mess up. It doesn't matter when we're not perfect. We still feel good. We feel good in ourselves. And we can make that choice to find the pleasure in every moment and elevate the joy in ourselves, in our day, and in the days of everyone we meet. You can sway here. You can be still. Just softening, relaxing into it. And just keeping that steady, delicious breath flowing. And rolling back up, and we'll come rolling onto your back. and into Savasana. Yes. Joyful pose if there ever was one. Take any last little wriggles that you need. Flop your feet in and out until they are resting, flopping open. Lift your shoulders up and send them down your back, so it's really nice and spacious around your neck. Let go of any ujjayi breath if you've been breathing that way, or any control of the breath in this moment. But keep that little inner smile. Have your hands relaxed. There's no need to take the mudra again. I want you to relax and rest your whole body. Perhaps you can feel the inner smile. The inner smile of having practiced yoga, of having looked after yourself, of having managed to find pleasure in the movement, in the breath, and in the presence that you brought to your practice. I'd love you to stay here longer if you can, but this is a little mood boosting practice. I'm going to wriggle toes, wriggle fingertips, stretch your arms up over your head. Draw your knees into your chest, and you can either roll to one side, or I love to rock up. It's more comfortable for me. What is comfortable for you? What is pleasurable for you? What brings you joy? Find yourself in a comfortable seat, hands in prayer at your chest. Let's close this joyful practice with gratitude for sharing this moment. I'm so grateful that you practiced with me today. I hope you have a joyful, pleasure-filled day. Namaste.